welcome to episode 2. That's right, we're back. We haven't given up. Of course we haven't given up. It's only episode 2. We'll give up later. Nah, I'm just kidding. Alright, let's check it out. I promised I would do it. It's not a big thing, but we got it done. I remembered. Hooray! And over here is where we get to our skeleton spawner. Connected to a little amethyst geode. Nothing crazy. I really didn't decorate it, to be honest. We got a little enchantment set up down there, and we're going to make a little room or a way up here to get down that looks a little bit nicer than 2 holes in the ground. Whee! This is a little bit dangerous. We fall right past the geodes, and here we are. Skeletons fall in here. We collect their bits, and then we store them for later. This is how we've been getting all of that bone meal, white dye, bone blocks, which we haven't used yet, to be honest, and all of our enchanted armor here. Check it out. We've got some pretty solid tools. We've been chipping away at this while we've been working on it. Just kind of get them, and then get a couple XP bits. And yeah, it's not perfect, not beautiful, but it's done. I don't know how much we're actually going to use that once we get an XP farm going and stuff, but for now, we'll work on it while we collect these. The little skeletons will fall down for us, and we can get all of our little amethysts. I don't know, we don't really have plans for the amethysts, but at some point we might need them, and we have them. We have them. Sure, there's some stuff we could make. Oh, there's a hole there. Well, there we go. We'll probably be a little bit more efficient now. I might have just done that. Not really sure. Anyways, skeleton spawner's done. Alright, so we aren't going to talk about the fact that the interior's not done. We didn't work on it. Maybe we'll do it later. No promises. I am not the most consistent with doing interiors. Shh, don't tell anyone. Alright, let's grab a bed, and we have a little adventure to go on. Like we talked about in episode 1, we're going to do a little exploration, a little redstone, and a little building in every episode. So, we have quite a few blocks to cover. I haven't uncovered a biome yet that we're looking for on my giant map here, unfortunately. This could kind of work, but not quite what we're looking for. So we're gonna keep going. Might find some other cool stuff along the way. All right, cool. We'll grab some of these. Not what we're looking for, but hey, that works. All right, get some cherry saplings. Maybe we'll grab some other saplings. I was kind of waiting to put that in another episode, but we got a lot to collect, and cherry biomes aren't that rare anymore. Well, I guess they can be. Any biome could be rare. Well, almost any biome. But, yeah, we'll just grab some of these and keep on moving. Ooh. Ooh. Look at that. Grab some obsidian, too. Maybe that. We might leave those. Get rid of some of this. Nice find. Hey, look at that. Also not what we're looking for, but hey, we came across it. So let's grab some bamboo and some jungle saplings. That's gonna take a little while. They take forever. Don't need much bamboo at all. And maybe some melons, if you can find any. Yeah. Cool. Finally! And it's just a little one? Oh man, we have been looking pretty far. Oh, found some pandas in that jungle. Oh my goodness. Oh, I didn't even notice that. That might be cool. Alright, really far away. There's our home base, so I guess it doesn't look that far, but my goodness. Look at all the biomes. Alright. Well, at least this thing looks pretty big. We're here for ice. We need blue ice. Because, you know, we need to move items around. And blue ice is the way to go. Probably could use regular ice. These poor turtles, they're probably freezing. Oh, oh no. Alright, well, let's collect some ice. By the way, I found some acacia and some jungle, and there was like this cave that was kind of on the side of a mountain where I could easily get a couple glowberries and a spore blossom. So I grabbed those, trying not to fill up our inventory too much, because we need a bunch of ice. Alright, well, I'm going to get collecting, and I guess we can start heading back home. It's a long trip, so we don't want to take too long, I guess. Hey guys, welcome back to the base. We're inside because you can hear it raining outside. I swear every time I go to hit record, it starts raining. So, bear with me. It's kind of nice, it's kind of peaceful. I didn't realize it was so muffled, depending on where you are inside. Very fun, very fun. Alright, well, as you can see, our chest monster is growing. Our golems are gone. They're in our garden now. That's fun. There's a reason for all these chests. That's because we've been working on some stuff. We got our blue ice, and I'm going to show you where we ended up using it, because it was a super important part of what we're working on today. If you remember from last episode, we're going to do a little exploration, a little redstone, and a little building in the first couple episodes. Try and get all three done. And we've done that. So, let's check out our very first little build that we did. And it's something I wasn't sure if I was going to get done today. Check it out! We did the interior. It's not too crazy. We used some of the stuff we collected on our journey over here. It's still raining. I'm so sorry. But we used some honey that we collected from our two combined farms down there. We added some bees, so they'll come out, but it's raining right now, so they add a little ambiance. And got a little flower for some particle effects. Look at the rain out there dripping off the glass. Very cool. Just some azalea leaves and some vines and some glowberries that are always going to grow. We could put some string under them, but, you know, it's fine. I like the bees to have lots of options so they can pollinate whatever, however bees work. Yeah, and those are our free bees. These are our bees that aren't so free. They're currently all in their little hives, but our production is still going. It's still working, y'all. We got, too much. We're actually overflowing. So we're gonna combine some of that. It's fine. We'll take some of that and turn it into blocks so that we can keep making more. We'll use the rest for like candles and waxing copper and stuff like that. And our bottles shouldn't be as overflow because yeah. Okay, so no bottles right now. That's okay. Maybe our redstone's a little broken. But you could see those honey blocks we had in there. Obviously something's working. Yeah, these are all fully loaded. I don't think our bee farm is very good. Those are all full. Let's just kickstart it for now and figure it out later. So I think if I add these back, yeah, that should go ahead and kickstart it. Now we got a bunch of bottles flowing back into the system. Very, very cool. All right. Well, that's not the redstone we're doing because we already completed that. We're going to work on something a little bit bigger. So we ended up digging a big hole, and I thought, you know, maybe we'll get a peek in. Go get some withered skeleton skulls, and then we went to the nether looking for a fortress and died and lost all of our food. So we ended up continue building. We used up a ton of our resources on a redstone project that I'll show you in just a moment, but we had to expedite the process on some projects I was saving for maybe next episode, but you'll see we got a lot more done today than I thought we would. Finally, the rain is clearing. You can still hear our cows over there, but we are unbothered now. You'll see this build's pretty big. And I know it feels a little bit out of place, but we're going to work on that. I have a plan. And I almost got rid of our chest monster that you might have noticed over here while we were building this thing. Well, first, let's go up top. Let's see what this build actually has in it. And yes, this is our entrance to get here. Again, we'll work on that very soon. You can already hear them. Hi, guys. Hello. We got some villagers up here. Finally got some villager trading going. And you might have noticed that all my gear is even better than it was before we died. Yeah, check it out. And no, that's not all from these guys. They're very, very noisy. That's from these guys. Check them out. We got all the good stuff. Yeah, respiration, depth strider, all the good stuff. Fortune, silk touch, mending, and breaking. Enough to at least enchant our basic gear, tools, sword, and bow. We didn't go for any of the trident or mace or fishing rod enchantments currently. We'll get to those later. Probably do a different build for them. The idea here is like this is a giant blacksmith, like the forge, which we still have to decorate and make it kind of look more like a forge. But before we do that, I really want to get a big path up to this place. We need to start connecting our builds, making them all feel cohesive, like they belong together. And I have a little bit of a plan for that. We're going to have to go resource gathering, and I knew this was coming, which is part of the reason why I wanted to get my tools back in order. And right now this is safe, because there's really no way for zombies to get up there. I mean, I guess they could climb the scaffolding, but I've been AFKing, and they haven't yet, so I think we're good. Why have I been AFKing? That's right. You're probably wondering, how did I get all this gear? We have nothing to trade. But you might have noticed that there's something underneath this farm, and it is a iron farm. Check it out. Very cool. It's just the beginning of an iron farm, and it's not extremely efficient. There's some modifications we need to make, and we need to add more and more of these little modules here to really enhance the iron production. Hopefully we'll see an iron golem spawn here in a minute. There we go. Right on cue. Thanks, big guy. And he should fall down. If he doesn't, you'll see why it's not super efficient. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, he is going to fall. Sometimes he gets caught on that little ledge right here. So I have an idea to improve that. Yeah, it should be okay. And then where did he go? What's going on? It doesn't look like a normal iron farm. Well, we're planning on expanding it all the way down to bedrock with as many modules as we can fit, and just kind of make this our main iron farm for this world. And we're going to dig that hole out all the way down to the bedrock, which is where this farm is currently set up, at least the redstone part of it, and the killing chamber. Over here, you can see our one piece of ice we needed. One piece of blue ice. All that travel for one little piece of blue ice, so that we could shoot all the iron way up this little tunnel and have it collect in some chests way up high. And that's right, we're trading all the iron currently. Oh, look at that. That's where some of them ended up. Okay. Oh, bye. Anyways, that is what we've been working on. An iron farm and a villager trading hall. Not a full one. I'm not really worried about turning them into zombies and stuff. Because once you really get going, you don't really need to worry about that. Hopefully we won't need too many books. And I used a little method where I didn't lock the trades in until I had all of the books I wanted, and I found a bunch of cheaper books that way. So I didn't lock them in right away. I kind of just let them hang out unlocked in until I had found all the trades for those guys. It was very useful, very smart. I've never done that before, and it saved me quite a few emeralds. There's still some expensive ones, but no 64 emerald trade, which is nice. That's what we were looking for. Anyways, I think that's going to have to do it for today. Hope that was enough. Iron farm, bee house, travel, redstone, so much stuff. And we got a bunch of projects to work on for the next episode. Anyways, thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. I'll see you in the next one.